To label using this notebook, you have to first add the label folder and then the image folder to your drive. This is the label folder where the labels will be saved, the annotations, the segmentation masks, and then this is the images folder where the images will be present for labeling. You have to add the shortcuts to the just at the top to the my drive section for these folders, because I have configured them from my drive in this path. And after that you will have to run this cell. You can connect the Google Drive. Once you have connected this Google Drive, you can move on to the next cell. You can press shift enter to run the cell, and run the cell as well. It will take some time. Once you come to this cell, you'll have to input the name of the folders that you just added, whose shortcuts you just added, the image folder name, and then the label folder name. And if they are, both of these are correct, then you'll see these two lists, and then if you see these two lists popping up, then it should be that the paths are correct. And then if they are not correct, then there will be some sort of error coming in. After that you can just run all the other cells until this W container thing, and this W container is the main thing that we are going to use for the labeling. And so if you have already labeled something in the dataset, it will start appearing, and it will pick up the annotations from the label folder. For example, I have already labeled this thing, and then you can see that this is here. And then what you can do is you can use this next button to move to the next image, which will also be labeled. And if you want to move to a specific image, for example in my case I want to move to image 9 so that I get an unlabeled image, I can just enter 9 here, and then it will move to the image 9. You can also use this slider to move to any other image as well. So yeah, once you have moved to the fresh image, you can use this labeling thing. For example, I've defined these classes here, for example lamp, sign and car. So this lamp post, I can just label it using this, and then I can select this sign using this, and then label signs as well. Try to make it as tight as possible. And then you can also use the arrow, the buttons. For example, 1 stand for lamp, 2 stand for sign, and then 3 stand for car. You can configure these labels by the name of the labels using and also the colors using this cell that I have here. And then what you can do is you can just move to the next label. Once you have done the labeling, you have to just press this generate mask button to prompt the SAM model to get these masks out of this for this particular images, and you can see that this the masks come out pretty fine actually. And if they have some sort of problems, you can make these masks a bit tighter so that they bound that particular object more correctly. Once you are satisfied with it, and if you want to add more things, uh, you can add more things to it as well. And to refresh this mask, you can press this generate mask button again. This generate mask button always saves these masks. As you can see that this new mask has also been added, uh, and then you can move to the next image. Using this method you can label all of these things. Yeah.